In this video, I'm going to show you how to install a toilet, very easy, and how to uninstall one. The first thing you're going to need is rubber gloves. Then you're gonna close this valve so the water is turned off. When you're done that, you're going to flush the toilet, holding the handle till all the water comes out. Now you're gonna take a shop vac and you're gonna suck all the water out of the toilet. Do the same for the top bowl. Now you're going to unscrew this nut and the one on the other side. Using pliers, unscrew the water supply line. Using a deep socket ratchet or pliers, unscrew the nuts. If the nut happens to be stuck, grab it lightly with a pair of pliers and use a wrench so it doesn't spin. See, eventually you can get to it. Once that's done, you're simply going to rock the toilet side to side and it should just lift right up, no problems, just like that. Dispose of the toilet. Now you're going to clean up all this wax. I know it looks gross, but it's only wax. See, it just comes right off. Clean everything away until it's clean. Sometimes there's this piece right here that's part of the wax seal. Take that out. Just keep cleaning it. Once you get it to this point, you can see the screws are in there. So they just go on these channels and go out where the hole is bigger. So you just slide them like that and you pull it right out. See? That's where you will put the new screws in. And the other one. See, it just slides and lifts up through the bigger spot. No big deal. Now you're gonna unpack the new toilet. The best thing to do is to lay everything out on the ground, completely unpacked, so you can get familiarized with all the different pieces. See, just like that. Here is the original toilet seal, and here is an aftermarket one that I purchased. I don't like the ones that come with the toilet. I always buy separate ones. They're just better. But we are going to use the original screws that came with the new toilet. Okay, now before you do anything, you're going to attach the seat. It's easier to do it when it's in the living room than if it's in a tight area. Usually there's a washer. You might have to look in your instructions. Every toilet is a little bit different, but it's pretty simple. You just put that in like that, put that through. And then you take this plastic nut that comes with it and you just screw it on, finger tight. And then on the top, you're going to grab a screwdriver and just tighten it pretty much as tight as it'll go. And then you close those little flaps and the toilet seat is installed. Okay, now you're gonna insert the new bolts. You just put them like that and then you slide them down the channel. And the other one, same thing. Some kits come with these little metal things like that. These little metal washers or I guess bolts. So those go on before the toilet goes on. Yeah, just like that. They go right to the bottom and they help the bolts stay in place pretty nicely. You don't need those, but some kits have them. See, just like that, right to the bottom, finger tight basically. Keeps those nice and sturdy. Here's another angle. See, just like that. Okay, now for your wax ring. So you just put it just like in the video here. You put that part into the hole like that. Yeah, you give it a good squeeze down. Pushing it down around. Yeah, just like that. Couple little hits in that. Make sure that wax squeezes into the the bottom of the drain there, and then you just pull this plastic thing off of it, which is garbage. And that's what that looks like. That's ready for the toilet now. The toilet will just go right over top. Make sure you clean this kind of dust off from underneath your new toilet so the wax has a good grip. There's no dust. Okay, you grab your toilet and you just line it up with those bolts and you put it down and you squish that wax ring. You can even sit down on the toilet to put some weight down, just like that. Give it a good squeeze. Line everything up the way it's got to be, nice and straight. Now you're ready for the nuts. We're gonna use these plastic style nuts that came with the toilet. Sometimes they look like that. Usually they do, but in our case they're plastic ones, so we're just screwing those on. Basically finger tight on both sides, switching sides. You don't want to tighten one side all the way and then the other side. You want to tighten it a little bit and then go back and forth, tightening side to side until it's all the way down. Okay, you put your little caps on and that part is done. Now to finish assembling the toilet, you're gonna put this ring on there like that. That's supplied with the toilet. All this is supplied with the toilet. Every toilet's a little different, so you might have to look at your instructions, but these rubber things go in there into the holes, both sides, like that. And then into those, you're gonna put these metal bolts. You're gonna stick them right through the rubber. See, and then at the bottom, that's what they both need to look like. Stick out like that. Once you got them both in there, that just goes onto your toilet like that. And then you're gonna put these plastic washers in, and then you're gonna screw in your nuts. When tightening this, you want to basically tighten it all the way till it's sitting, switching sides so it goes down evenly. See, like that. And then here's it's sitting all the way down. And then you attach your water line, your new water line. Then you attach it there. You tighten everything up nice and tight. Pliers down here, finger tight up top, and then you're gonna turn on your water, check everything for leaks. If there's no leaks, then you're pretty much finished. Everything should be good. We're gonna give this toilet a quick flush to see if it's flushing properly, no leaks anywhere. Usually you don't have to adjust anything in these. Very rarely you might have to, but in our case we don't. Everything's working. You put your lid on. Toilet is installed. Please subscribe so I can make these videos and eventually make some money. Thank you very much and have a good day.